All right, Shalom. I'm going to start out by giving all glory and infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone that taught us this truth and that rule well. Salutations to the Akim that are putting their life on the line week in and week out, in season and out of season, to prophesy the gospel of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom. I wanted to come real quick because I came across this article and everything. I had been wanting to do it for a minute, just making sure the spirit was right. But it goes into how these people are really just the people are in denial, and it's being coined by Esau as strategic ignorance, or they have another term for it too, and it's called information aversion. And I'm gonna just go into how Esau know that the people or whatever, like the people don't want to hear bad things, man. And they have trained themselves to be in a constant state of denial or whatever. And that's Esau himself, man. He's in a constant state of denial, thinking that, that if he do it right with Israel, that he can get the birthright back. And that the Lord will really look upon our sins that Esau was actually causing us to go off in or whatever. The Lord will look upon us and put us away, man, and start to deal with him again. He's in denial. He's in denial of these things. He's in denial that, that the Lord has judgment against him for the things that he's done to the nation of Israel as a whole, man. These Edomites are in denial, So what more for the rest of these low-level ass heathen nations, man? But the people as a whole, even the nation of Israel, the ones that don't want to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, they're in denial as well, man. So they're all, exhibiting strategic ignorance. It says this matter of fact, I'm gonna just go because it's kind of long-winded, but I'm gonna just go into the key points of what they was making. The lady was basically going into ice cream that, she watches her calories and she watches the information on the calories in which she intakes from ice cream. But if she really wants that ice cream, she's not even going to look at the calories, because in her heart, in her flesh, she really wants that damn ice cream, man. So she'll negate or forego the information that is being pushed to her about how detrimental the ice cream is to her, just because she wants that taste. She's gonna push off any information that will cause her not to eat the ice cream, man. Let me get to it where they went into it real quick. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna read this. The Vedantam. I'm gonna put it at the top of the screen. It says, this might be more a question of your head not agreeing with your heart, David. So let's say your heart wants to do something. You want to pursue some course of action. You know that if you actually got the information about this course of action, your head might dissuade your heart from doing it. And so what your heart says is, tell the head not to take in any more information. Hold the information at bay because it allows me to do whatever it is that I want to do. And that was the gist of what I wanted to bring out there. And now I'm finna get into these scriptures, because that's what the people do. That's what the people of the nation, starting with the nation of Israel, because I could give two fucks about these damn heathens, man. Forgive me for my rude speech. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that would not hear the law of the Lord. And we know that's talking about the Israelites, man, because the law was given to unto us. And this is what I'm going to go into and just make the point. Or whatever it says, verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. So these people wanting to that's basically that's how the people do with brothers out there on the out there when we prophesying, man. on the highways and byways that, you know, they'll say, hey man, like God is all love. Like, what is this hate you talking about? You guys are preaching hate. You guys are preaching the destruction of Babylon. You guys are telling me that the Lord is going to put my entire family to death because we all eat pork. We're all wicked. That my son is a goddamn sodomite. You know, the daddy is a goddamn cook. You know, like these are the type of things that the people don't want to hear when we go out and tell them that the Lord is going to destroy them for these things, man. And the people before they've heard the you know, these Christians actually cherry pick the scriptures. They pick out the things that feel good to them that's gonna get them salvation in their own minds, man. So, you know, that's information aversion, because when we come out there, the people don't want to hear everything that's really contained within the Bible, because then that will cause you to, you know, step away from the vanity and all that folly and that wicked bullshit that these people are into. So before they hear the words of the Lord and stop what they doing, hey, I'ma stay away from it. I'm gonna avert that information, and the ones that actually do hear it, they really go into more of a state of denial, that they really keep that information at bay. You know, but we all know through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, once that word goes out or whatever, these people are cut. But still in the same, because they're in the flesh, they choose to tell themselves a lie every day, man. And to keep the information of the Lord to a bare minimum with them, so they can continue to move about in their wickedness. And that leaves me real quick, and that's how Esau really wants to Jake, the nation of Israel, to really look and be about go about being in this life, in this truth. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So that's just the spirit of Esau, period. Hey man, the Lord ain't judging me. I'm gonna continue to do it. And Jake has adopted that philosophy, that way of living. You know? Matter of fact, I'm finna get another verse. This is Romans chapter 10, verse 3. Oh, it's a lot. It says, for they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. And you know, I wanted to go real quick and go into that word ignorant, man. It says ignorant, lacking knowledge or awareness in general, uneducated or unsophisticated. And you know, all of these apply to these 2/3 ass niggas, but here are a couple of synonyms for it, because we ain't got to go into the etymology, because well, we could, but it just won't, you know, just to keep it real simple or whatever, because I ain't trying to make this lesson too long. It says uneducated, unknowledgeable, untaught, unschooled, untutored, untrained, illiterate, unlettered, unlearned, unread, uninformed, unenlightened, benighted. And it says, just to go into it even more, it says without knowledge of, unaware of, unconscious of, incognito of, oblivious to, unfamiliar with, unacquainted. And it says ill-informed about, unconversant with, inexperienced with or in, naive about, green about. So these people are all of these things when it comes to the truth. They can be ill-informed about the scriptures, and that's all these people that's in these churches, man. They're ill-informed about the Lord because they believe that the Lord is all love, man. And then you just got straight up all of these comedic idiots that probably never picked up a Bible. You know, they're unconscious of the Lord. They're just oblivious to him, man, because the Lord really ain't dealing with them niggas. You know, and then some of them can be a bit naive about how to the true understanding of the Lord. And a lot, and most all brothers coming into this truth were you know, we had a certain zeal for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but we was naive to how Yahweh Shem Yahushua really got down, man. We was naive unto his ways. And that's why I read up, it says, for I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. And what did it say? Unknowledgeable. So these people are unknowledgeable, especially these Israelites that claim they know something, these idiots in the church and shit, that they know the Most High. But it says, for their being ignorant of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness. So yeah, when you hear you being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness, you're not wanting to hear all of that information that that's contained within the scriptures. You'll hear that Christian doctrine, that Christian preaching, that plantation doctrine or whatever, and they'll use that because it feels good to them or whatever. And they'll go about that to establish their own righteousness. And that's what I forgot to go into in that article I brought out, because if it's matter of fact, and let me just get it real quick. If it does not line up with this person's emotions or their feelings or whatever, they tend to disregard it, man. All right, it says social science research explores how our minds push away information that gets in the way of our feelings and desires. So the scriptures get in the way of people's feelings and their desires, man, because it was speaking on earlier, talking about the heart or whatever. And we all know that when you look the true etymology of the word heart means lob, it goes into your mind or whatever, because these idiots think that the heart is the chest box of all emotions and feelings, and that the mind itself, or the mind is a place where logic resides, and that these two are constantly at war with each other. When we know that not to be, that the spirit and the flesh warring against each other, man. But that's a part of that doctrine that Esau has got these people beguiled with, man. You got the people stupid. That's why the scriptures tell you that for my people are Sodom's children. And when you look up that word Sodom, it means stupid. So our people are stupid, man. But I'll finish reading this off. Have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. So yeah, with that information aversion and with that what was it just called? Well, the ignorant, them being ignorant and everything. These people. Matter of fact, it's a lot. That's Satan fucking with me this morning. It's kind of early. These people using strategic ignorance. That these people that they're not fully submitted submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. So that's how they go about establishing their own righteousness. If you're not submitting yourself unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you go about to establish your own righteousness, and you saying, I'm right, I'm all righteous, and the Most High is wicked, man. And that leads me, I'm gonna go to 2 Corinthians. It's a lot, just bear with me. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. So, Satan hasn't gotten advantage of us because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is holding us in his right hand, man. He got that hedge around us. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we're not ignorant to that Christianity doctrine, man. We're not ignorant to that house of unconsciousness. We're not ignorant into the fact that he got these wayward ass Israelite camps to come against the true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai by the way of Israelite retried and refried. IUIC, the jungle monkeys, them prison monkeys. You got IUIC, the modern day Christian Hebrew. Like that's all they are, man. But it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So the men of the Lord, more importantly, here in Great Millstone, and brothers that that really follow the true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that was pushed through The apostles and elders of Great Millstone, starting with Apostle Tahar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Gabar, and Apostle Rakah, and the elders on down, man. That this is right, that we're not ignorant of his devices, that we know that this is that we have 100% truth, man. So the men over here at Great Millstone and the ones that follow after that follow the men of Great Millstone, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. All of these things that's going on in the world, and the people choose to disregard all of the calamities, all of the destruction and the famines that the Lord has been sending upon the earth. These people being put to death at alarming rates and in alarming numbers. All of these natural disasters going about in the earth. That these people they're ignorant, and they're strategically ignorant unto it, because they don't want to pay attention to these things, because it'll put them in a bad mood, and it'll hurt their feelings, and it'll curb a lot of their desires, man. And they'll really have to come sit down in the dust, man. And be in that state of mourning as the brothers over here in Great Millstone are. They would have to just come to a conclusion like, damn, I'm being punished. I need to get right. Obviously, whatever's going on in the earth, the politics can't stop it. These so-called world leaders, they ain't gonna do shit about it. That is, everything is ready, is hasting towards World War III and the ushering in of Yahweh Shem Yahushai's kingdom. But the people refuse to just sit down and take this in, so they'll disregard it, man. And I'm gonna end off on this, because at the end of the day, I love this scripture, man. This is my favorite, one of my favorite scriptures in the book. It's these people, at the end of the day, Yahweh Shem Yahushai words will not come back unto him void. So these people can look away all they want to. They can strategically be ignorant of the happenings and the goings on of the earth and the way of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But at the end of the day, all of these things are gonna come to pass, and it's gonna reach a boiling point. And in that day, and I always tell Jakes that want to come up against the truth, that try to contend with you outside of camp or whatever. Just, hey man, look, I'm not finna argue with you. At the end of the day, one of us got to be right and one of us got to be wrong. And through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, I know I'm not wrong. And in that, because I have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that we'll see. That's what I always tell Jake. We'll see. One of us got to be wrong. And in that day, Lord willing, you'll still be here. And we'll see. And that leads me on. And I'm going to leave off on this. This is Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? How can you believe if you're always you're dodging, or you're averting information? You basically, my words are not coming together, but you're running away from the information that's being pushed to you, because you don't want to feel bad. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahushai without effect? Will that their unbelief, their ignorance, will that make the things that the Lord has said to come to pass? Will they come to naught now because this one person don't believe? It says, verse 4, the Most High forbid. So hell no. The Most High is telling you, hell nah. Yea, let Yahweh Shem Yahushai be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So if these people want to believe that way, hey, one of us got to be right or wrong. One of us got to be right. One of us got to be wrong. We'll see. And that's what the scripture's saying, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So the Lord said, hey, man, just as well as this brother right here is saying that these things are going to come to pass, the Lord is going to test me on my end, but he's going to test you on your end. And because we walk in the truth, in that spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we'll be found, Lord willing, able to pass that test. Unlike these niggas and these 2/3 and these heathens that think not upon his name. They're going to be found lies, man. But you know, I ain't gonna be too long with it. Hopefully you brothers were edified. And I wanna end off with saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the water. And you know, double honors to the apostles and the elders once again at Great Millstone to teach us this truth and that rule well. And salutations again unto the Akim that are out there in this brick cold, you know, in the heat of the winter, doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and staying encouraged, man. That you know that this is almost over with, man. We almost up out of here. We just got to continue to fight. Hopefully you brothers were edified, and until the next time, Shalom.